Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Good evening. Wonderful people. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you all for coming. Okay, let me do it like this. You all are welcome. Thank you all for coming. Help us to share the video. This is the link here. If you are watching for Dada Mass family, you are welcome. I know that a lot of you are here from Dada Mass family. Welcome, mommy. You are welcome, sir. Do you are welcome. Good evening, sir. Thanks for coming. God bless you. For those that is coming, watching for Dada Mass family, God bless you. You all are welcome in Jesus' name. God bless you. God bless you all. Please help us to share the broadcast out so that more people can know that we are here. We are going to talk about get your PZS, your PVC. Welcome, Lawrence. You are welcome. Yes, so you are welcome. Good evening, mommy. Osamede Uyi, you are welcome, ma. Thanks for coming. God bless you, ma. Thanks for coming. I am a powerful little daughter and spiritual. What is this? We don't need this comment here. Please, I don't need native daughter in my platform. We are all children of God. We are not a native daughter here, okay? God bless you. So don't bring this comment here again. Otherwise, if you write this comment here again, I'll block you out of this place. Please. We are not native daughter here. We are a child of God. Okay? Just a quick one. Just want to talk about get your PVC. Don't worry. My colleague is coming. Let me quickly share to somebody. Help me to share. If you are watching for the Damas family, please help us to share this broadcast. Okay, God bless you all, everyone, for coming. Help us to share. I want to also share. Wait, I want to also share myself out as well. Buenas tardes, mi amor, amiga. ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido. Buenas tardes, mi amor, mi amorcito. Bienvenido. See, they try for Spanish. Mommy Shanti, good
Good
evening.
evening, ma.
Mommy Shanti, you are welcome. Good
Thank you,
evening, good
ma. Thank you so
evening.
much. Thank you. Good
You are
evening,
looking
everyone.
great this
Thank you.
evening.
Thank you, ma.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
I know they hear you.
You know they hear me?
I know they hear you. I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Wait.
Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me? Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
But when I dey talk, you they hear me, Abi?
yes.
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 Okay, okay, okay. Now I can hear you now.
Okay,
Okay,
better.
better. You are welcome. Good evening.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
evening,
Thanks
ma.
for coming. Thanks for coming. Yeah. I bet me I pick this call. See person where they coming now.
No problem, ma. No problem. No problem. You guys are welcome. Thanks for joining Mommy Ola's or Favor Ola's show. Thank you, guys.
Mommy Shanti, what happened? Mommy Stella, you are welcome, Mommy. Thanks for coming. Okay, your this thing went off, Abby. Okay. Hey, Mommy Ito and Usas. Mommy will carry us go out today. We go eat for 1,000 for in our neck. I see your level today, not be smarty. Oh, greetings, ma. Welcome, ma. God bless you, ma. Thank you very much. God bless you all for coming. We really appreciate you all. We have a special guest in the house, which is Mommy Chanty. Hey. She's Chanty. You know, yesterday, please, if you have not followed her, follow her. What is your page? Say your mention your page.
It's Shante Kev
Me, I don't
TV
go cut
program.
my.
Shante Kev.
Oh,
Shante Kev TV
your voice
program.
is on the ground. Are you okay? Come outside. My mommy is here. My mommy is here. Mommy Robinson. I greet you, mommy. Oh, I say I will call you. I will call you. Don't worry, I will try to call you tomorrow by God's grace. I will get free time to call you. You are welcome. Thanks for coming. God bless you. Mommy Shanti,
Ma,
call your this thing.
It's
Your
Chantekev, Chantekev, CHANTELKEV,
just
then TV program.
please follow her
Good
page.
evening, Sister Ito
Please follow
Hausas.
her.
Good
Follow her.
evening.
She's doing an amazing job. Please
Thank
follow
you so
her.
much.
Okay, please. Let's support each other. Okay. Thank you all
Thank you.
for doing that. Okay, so what we are going to talk about, get your PV.
VC.
Yeah.
Get your PVC and vote Peter Obi for president.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, so I have a video that will play the reason why to get their PVC card, especially for those in Nigeria. Hey, see our big daddy is in the house. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Brother Godwin, you are welcome. Good evening, sir. You can jump up. Let me drop the link, Brother Godwin. Jump in, please, sir. Oh my God, jump in. Oh, this one, this talk, not be only one person talk. Oh, more just shook my put as it be. Small. I stand with Peter Obi. Abi Mommy Chatty. Who are you supporting?
I stand with Peter Obi for president. That stingy man, I want him as my president. That stingy man, I want him as a president. Mhm. Good evening to you, Brad Godwin. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening, Sister IT. Ito Hausas. Mommy, we can't hear you.
Okay. Mommy Etiosa, you are welcome, ma. Thanks for coming, ma.
Itoha.
She said, what about us living here in Europe? Yes. We that is living. Mommy Chatty said something before I can say.
Okay. But we Nigerians that are living here in Europe, we are still Nigerians now. Our vote still counts, and our support still counts. So whether you're living here in Europe or you're living in Nigeria, we should get our PVC. Even if you're not able to get it, your voice counts. Your voice counts. Speak up. That's all I have to say. Speak up. Speak up.
Thank you very much. As you see, for like what my mommy just said, that Mommy Chatty just said, let me add to it. For we that is living here, we know that we cannot fly there. I know that there are some people that can really do that later, to go and do that. They will get their PVC down. And for we that cannot go there to go and do it, our voice, our prayer can count. And number two, what we need to do is to tell our brothers, our sister, our mothers, our friends, our loved ones to get their PVC cards. It's a card now. It's more exact like a resident. I will play the reason why you need to get it. You will see there's a video I will play for you guys to see. It help a lot. Get it, at least it is time. I'm happy that Mommy Chatty, what do you think about this election that is coming up?
It's not me who did not think.
This
who amongst you here?
Say something for before. Oh, our big daddy is in the house.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Big for me. Big. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
You are welcome. Welcome, sir. You are welcome. So, Mommy Chatty, what do you have to say concerning?
I didn't hear your question, Mommy. Please go ahead.
Okay. What did I say just now? I said concerning the people that is living here. That was what I was saying.
Yeah,
just
we discussed about that.
Yes, I said there should people that is living here should encourage their loved ones outside there, their sister, their mother, to
I
get
actually
this card.
believe that Peter Obi is going to make a good president. He's going to bring change to Nigeria. I strongly believe in that. I strongly believe in that.
The
Get
question
your
I was
PVC.
asking just now before my son was talking to me is this: that what do you think about our youth this time? Are you not encouraged?
They all came out. Oh, they are all
Oh my
speaking up
God.
now.
If they should
Finally we are
continue
not
like that, I want them to
finally we
continue
are not
like that.
lazy youth anymore. At least we have something we're fighting for.
Oh my
If you
God.
see it, they want the betterment of the country, and that is what we are fighting. At least
Amen.
Peter Obi should at least tell us what he's still going to do for us. So he's not the ones that will tell us, I will do road. Road is not what we want.
We have been
Road is not
heading
all we
hearing
want.
that one.
That
Yeah.
promise of road has come like millions of times and they've failed us. At least the first thing we should be talking about right now, something that we know that the whole world needs, is light, first of all. Light should be the number one thing. Then the others can follow. I just see that good road that they've been using to blackmail us. Good road here and there. We don't need it this time around. We don't need it this time around. Nobody should come and promise us good road. We are not interested in good road.
You are very right because let us be managed. We have been managing the roads
Since
even
how
before
many
they
years?
bomb me.
One
So let
president to
them
another
continue
president
manage.
to another
Yes,
president to another president.
they
The
have been
road is
doing. They
still
will
like
go
that.
there, put sand, put cement, put water. They say they have done the road.
2
When
days.
2 days the road go spoil. When rain go fall, it go spoil the road. The same rain sometimes they fall for here, but not the spoil roads here. Okay, you understand me? That electricity is number one what we need. You understand me? If they can remove our people from darkness, there should be light everywhere.
Yeah.
So that if you dey waka for night, you no go dey fear, you know. Mommy, brother Kingsley, please, so you have something to say. Let me leave you to talk before we begin to.
Brother
I
God,
tell
this
you,
not
no
Brother
more lazy
Kingsley.
youth. We don't have no more lazy youth. I say I am so encouraged for me to come out like this, like before. I don't come out now. I see the weight our youth. I say what happened in Upper, eh? Oh my God, it really encouraged me. I say yes, if they should continue like this, they will take that country back by fire by force, because they
Yeah.
said their destiny before. Some of them have said it before. Now they God have opened their eye. Let them take it back by fire by force. They must stand. Okay, all those old men wey no fit hold their flag, no fit hold paper, no fit rule us again. We are tired. We are sick and tired of one word. Let them give the youth a chance. If possible, if a woman come out, I go still support a woman, because nothing wey person no wey woman no fit still do. You understand me? You say, what do you say? Good evening, Osaro. Thanks for coming. God bless you, ma. God bless you. Carrie, you are welcome. Thanks for coming. God bless you, sir. Thanks for coming. You are welcome. He said all of them are fake. I stand and Nigeria save life. I don't understand the comment. Mommy, do you understand this comment?
All of them are fake. I stand. End Nigeria and save life.
Do you understand the comments?
No.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
Yes,
Can
sir.
hear you. Can hear you.
I think that person is saying that Biafra should be given the time, because the person is saying end Nigeria and save lives. Maybe the person is trying to say Biafra should be allowed to go. That's what I think that person is talking about.
Mercy, if that's what you're saying, please just write yes. The other one said that he's for Atiku. Everybody have their own opinion.
Everybody have you have anybody. You say wait.
I said everyone has their own
Of
opinion.
course. Okay.
Someone said Atiku is what he wants. Obi's vice is as good as worse. What is Gwanwaso has been the leader of the northern evil doers. Okay. I'm using my phone today, so the letters are very small, but it's okay.
All right.
Can you see it from the screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Brother Godwin, what do you have to tell us now concerning, or should I play this video first, or you want to say something first?
All right, you can do any of it. Play your video. Play your video first.
There's this video that Tinubu, what I beg you, Tinubu will not feel flag. You know the see the way he and the shake. That old man waiting again. Person will not feel flag. Now you want hold Nigeria. Now you want control you.
Person when they peace for body, see they peace for body when they carry, when they shake.
It was shaking, even to hold paper, it was shaking. I said, now this one carry Nigeria go to the next level. It cannot, only the youth can take Nigeria to the next level. Only the youth that have, you understand, it's only the youth that can do that. Let me play this video. The reason why
your PVC. Who I was, please raise up your PVC. Raise up your PVC, come and get it. I want to be sure the PVC is not ATM card, and I want to be sure it's not expired. It's current. It's current. It's current. Who again have your PVC here? Please, if you have your
Good evening, ma. Good evening, Carolina.
once you come here, don't pay
It is
your
true.
consultation fee. And if you have paid your consultation fee already, if you have paid it already, take it back. Take it back. We must have our PVC.
see the reason why you need to tell your parents out there in Nigeria, your mother, your brother, your sister, your friends to have their PVC card. You see the benefit. It has a benefit. Apart from the benefit, say they go to hospital, they will not pay anything, or they go to maybe not be hospital, you know. At least let us try and stand for the person who is ready to change. Let us give this guy a chance. If na only light if he give a low is something, then you understand me. Abi, what do you have to say, Mom Stratton? I should play the video first.
You know, they all have good plans when they are coming. Everybody go say they want to do roads, they want do free schools, they want to build companies, they want this, they want that. They will come with good plans. So you understand? So they all have it. By the end of the day, now the one when they really want to do the thing, that's what we want, and that's what we are standing for. So it's only God also that will help us and direct us to choose the right person. So we might be saying it's Peter Obi, and God has said Destiny Atiku also to be the one that will take Nigeria out of this bondage we are in. So, but for me, if I look at the aspect physically,
Hello, Mosh. I'm not hearing you. Are you still there? Mommy Shanti? Devil is a liar. And the broadcast, no? Are you still there? Brother Godwin?
All right. Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
All right. You know, many people are saying that some of these candidates are too old. We shouldn't vote for old people and all of that. The reality is that credibility does not come with age. Irrespective of your age, if you're credible enough, you should be made the president, you should be voted for. When you look at history, for example, the United States of America, you will discover that Barack Obama became the president of the United States when he was around 47 years old. Yeah, when he was 47 years old. Then Donald Trump became the president when he was 70 years old. The current president of the United States, Joe Biden, became the president at the age of 78. So you can agree with me that it is not all about your age, it is about your credibility. It is unfortunate that in Nigeria, we've not had many credible leaders. This is not because of their age, but it is because of their mindset, because of how credible they are. Now, 2023 is around the corner, and many people are clamoring for youth to take over. Honestly speaking, when you look at the candidates that we have, and the person of Tinubu, and the person of Atiku, in the person of Showore, in the person of Peter Obi, none of them is youth. It is a youth, especially Showore, who is saying that we should give youth a chance. Showore is no longer a youth. For all I know, Showore is 51 years old. So you can't be 51 years old and you're telling everybody that you are a youth. None of these candidates is a youth. Showore, like I said, is 51 years old. Then Peter Obi is 60 years old. Tinubu is 70, while Atiku is 75. So these are the main four candidates we have right now. So none of them is actually a youth. So it is not all about being a youth. It's all about having credibility. If you ask me, I am going to give it to Peter Obi. I am not saying this because I'm from the South. I'm saying this because he is someone that I've actually sat down to analyze his record when he was the governor. So many people think that this man is stingy. Well, if you think he is stingy, that is because he is prudent in his spending. He is not the type of man that wastes resources. He's not the type of man that throws money around. So that's why many people are saying this guy is stingy and he can't become the president. If we have someone who is prudent in spending, who does not throw money around, that means Nigeria will be able to save a lot of money rather than borrowing. President, what's his name? Buhari met a debt of around 12 trillion. So I'm talking to you now, we have a debt of around 38 trillion. That means he's not prudent in spending. So when you have somebody like Peter Obi in the presidential seat, definitely he's going to be prudent in spending. And another thing you need to look at is that Peter Obi is someone that understands our economy very well. Like my sister was saying, Sister Chantel, she said that we need a president that can work in the aspect of electricity. Honestly speaking, if we want to get it right in Nigeria, the first thing we need to put in place is electricity. When we are able to have steady power supply, then other things will follow. Because you are never going to have a robust economy when you do not have steady power supply. For example, when you go to countries like South Africa, they generate around 54 to 58,000 megawatts of electricity, whereas in Nigeria, we barely do 4,000. When you go to a country like Egypt, for example, as I'm talking to you now, Peter Obi is in Egypt. He wants to understudy how those guys are getting it right in the area of electricity. Egypt is currently doing as from 55,000 to 59,000 megawatts, whereas we are strongly with 4,000. That is to tell you we have not gotten it right. That is to tell you that we are still behind. So we need a president who will be up and doing. We need a president who understands that what is going to make our economy robust is a steady power supply. So when you get that right, our economy, we should always try to make it an open market. When you encourage open market in Nigeria, it is going to encourage people to invest more. It is going to encourage investors to come into the country. And let us also have an open economy. When you have open economy, it's going to encourage business transaction with neighboring countries and foreign countries. So the person that I think is right for this job is no other person than Peter Obi. When you look at Atiku, for example, this is the sixth time that Atiku will be contesting for presidency. The sixth time. Check your records. You know that what I'm telling you is the truth. This is the sixth time that Atiku will be contesting. So tell me, this man has been contesting for only God knows how long. He has been spending money. He has been using resources. So if we vote this kind of person in, what do you think he's going to do? First of all, he's going to recover the money that he has spent. That's exactly what he's going to do. So the best man for the job is no other person than Peter Obi. I know many people are saying Peter Obi does not have followers in the North. This is not all about the North. this is making the right decision. We are all Nigerians. And I want to use this opportunity to tell those of us that are in the diaspora, we should start sending messages across to our people at home to let them know that if we get it wrong this time around, only God knows when we are going to get it right. If things are wrong this time, I think this will be the end of Nigeria. So we should try our best to get things right this time around. Let's tell them, let's educate them. They need to have their PVC, the need for them to have their PVC, and the need for them to know the right person to vote for. Because if we do not get things right this time around, only God knows when we are going to get it wrong. For example, those of us in the diaspora, some years ago, a bag of cement was around 1,500, 2,000 at most. But if you want to build a house now, you're going to buy a bag of cement around 4,500. Why? Because our economy has been shattered. So whether you like it or not, whether you are in Nigeria or you are in Europe, one or two ways, it still goes back to you. It still affects you. Because if you want to do something at home, you are going to spend more because this economy has been shattered. So let's pass the message across to people. Let them get their PVC and let them know the right person to vote for. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. You have just said it all. God bless you. That is it. You see, that is the right word. Even that video you talk about, that is Peter Obi is in Egypt. I posted the video this afternoon when I came back. I wanted to do, that was the video I wanted to do yesterday live, but because I was not having that time, I just came by, just upload it. If you can go to that extent, you know that it means well for Nigeria. And many of them that have went to Egypt to say, let me come and check. It just means, that what we really need in that country is electricity first. You understand me? Anything that affects people in Nigeria, they also affect us here. That is the truth, because
Exactly.
if you want to send money home for your parents, then what they are buying before 1 naira is now up to 500. It's you that will still spend the money. So it even affect us here even more than people there. You understand? Because we are the ones spending the money, sending the money. You understand me? They begin to complain. But I tell you, Peter Obi is the best person in this position. I wish Peter Obi did not come out. And this article, Sowore, I would have given it to Sowore, because he's a man that have really tried, that have really shoulder Nigeria, put shoulder in Nigeria in his head. He never bother his life. He have tried, and I say kudos to him. But if God permitted that he will rule us one day, he will. But for now, it's Peter Obi. You understand? Peter Obi is capable. I stand for Peter Obi. I support him. I cannot go to Nigeria to vote for him, but my prayer can go a long way for him. And my broadcast, I will use it to broadcast. Thank you, Apostle the lion killer. God bless you, sir. Thanks for coming, sir. You understand? Kudos to Sowore. But we that is watching now, as my brother Godwin just said, let's always tell our people. I heard one brother said, he told his family that if you not vote for Peter Obi, Moon and all they call me again. You understand?
Mommy favor.
Sir,
Please, I want to add something. There is something many people seem not to realize. Nigeria is sitting on a time bomb. If care is not taken any moment from now, it is going to explode. That means we only have 2023 to get things right. That's my opinion. So if we get it wrong this time around, we may find it very difficult, if not impossible, to get it right again. That is why every right-thinking Nigeria should start thinking of this man, Peter Obi. Because honestly speaking, I don't see any other credible candidate. When you're talking about Tinubu, with all due respect to him, his health seems to be failing him. And we do not want to have another president who is going to be spending like 3 months in the United Kingdom, leaving the issues of Nigeria behind. So honestly speaking, I think his health is failing him and he's not capable enough to handle the many problems of Nigeria. Now, when you're talking about Atiku, like I said before, this is a man that has spent a lot of money in the 5 previous presidential elections that he has contested. This is the 6th time that this man wants to be the president. So he has been spending money here and there, definitely he is not interested in the recovering of our economy. He's only
But
interested
only
in
in
his
his only
pocket.
recovery.
Now, people are talking about Showore. With all due respect to Showore, I don't think he is the right man either, because he does not have the experience. Showore has never been the governor. He does not know what executive power talks about. So you don't give presidency to someone who lacks experience talking about executive power. You don't give executive power to a novice. With all due respect to Shogore, he is a novice in terms of executive power. When you give such person the opportunity to to handle the affairs of Nigeria as a nation, considering what we are going through now, that man can handle the pressure. That man can handle the many problems that we are facing. We need somebody who is rooted in the things of economy. We need somebody who can stabilize our electricity. We need somebody who can throw open our economy, who can encourage foreign investors. So the person that can handle this is no other. It's not as if I'm trying to campaign for him, but this is something that I know for sure. I have done my research and I've discovered that the only person that is capable of taking Nigeria out of the recession we've been is no other person than Peter Obi. This is something we need to know. And many people are saying he does not have supporters in the north. That is not the thing. The thing is, let us have one voice. Let us agree on the same thing. Whether he has supporter there in the north or not, we can do it if we are united. Permit me to coin something from what Amos says. Amos 3:3, it says, can two work together? He said, except they agree. What we need at this time is an agreement. And we are sending one man, and that man is Peter Obi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mommy Favor, I sent you a message. Please look at your phone.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. They talk, let me see.
Okay. In the aspect of Atiku, who have tried to, to get into the seat for almost 6 times now, or 6 if I'm not mistaken. His idea right now is not to make Nigeria a better place. He might have it in mind, but the first thing he's going to do is all this money he has been using for election and he has failed. That's what he's going to get first. He's going to try to get all his money back before thinking of the betterment of the country. That's what I see in that. That's what I see in that.
We can't hear you, man.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me play this video.
Go ahead.
PVC. So your PVC henceforth will serve as your consultation fee. You enter for free consultation fee. Thank you very much. So, who amongst you here have your PVC? Who amongst, please raise up your PVC. Raise up your PVC, come and get it. I want to be sure the PVC is not ATM card, and I want to be sure it's not expired, it's current. It's current. It's current. Who again have your PVC here? Please, if you have your PVC, once you come here, don't pay your consultation fee. And if you have paid your consultation fee already, if you have paid it already, take it back. Take it back. We must have our PVC. We must have our PVC. So your PVC henceforth will serve as your consultation fee. You enter for free consultation fee. Thank you very much.
you see this video. It's a very short video, but it's powerful video. You understand me? So that is why we need to share this video out, so that our people in Nigeria can see, so that they will go and rush. And one thing I discover, you can see this PDC castle. If you know you don't, you see people that are around you that they cannot afford it, help them to get one. I swear, help them to get one, please. That is the only help you can do, so that, and the youth need to come together as one, as our brother just said. Even though you are standing for the other party, we all are one. We should come as one. We should work as one, so that we can, all we are fighting is one Nigeria. Don't forget. Got brother, sister Blessing, you are welcome. You got whether you are in PDP party, the other party, all we are fighting is one Nigeria. Don't sell your vote for 5,000 naira. If you sell your vote for 5,000 naira, you are selling your destiny and the destiny of your children. It will affect you. It will not affect me sitting down here, because I'm already in Western world. But it will affect you more. Even though it will affect me, but it will affect you more that is in Nigeria. So you need to get your PVC. If you see somebody that cannot afford it, I think it's money they are using for it to get it. Abi it's free of charge.
It is free. It is free. It is free.
It is free. Mona rush go collect before they begin to say e no dey again.
It is free.
Go and get it. It is free of charge. I was thinking it is money sef. Go and get it. You see the Fulani, the Hausa people, even cow vote. They are using cow to, it counts for the vote. Cow vote for them. Children under age, they are voting for them. You know that they count their votes. You see your junior one from 12 years, you people should go and get it, so that we can take that Nigeria back by fire, by force. Because if we did not take it back, this 2023 that is coming, only God will help us. He said Tinubu don already win. Waiting, don win already. For where? Who dash monkey banana? But Kingsley want to say something, but Godwin want to say something.
Mommy, favor, please. I want to say something. Now, talking about can you hear me, ma? Hello, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you,
Well,
sir. I'm hearing you.
All right. Now, talking about this PVC, people should understand that your PVC is like the farmer's cut class. When a farmer is going to the farm, if he does not go with his cut class, that means he should be with his whole. If you are not with any of these things, then you have no business going to the farm. Because when you get to the farm, definitely you are going to be stranded. So this is what our PVC does for us. We can go to the polling unit or to the polling center to cast our vote without our PVC. That is why I liken it to a farmer who is going to the farm without his cutlass, without his hole, meaning he has no business being in the farm for that day. Now we are talking about the right person. If your PVC is not with you, if you have not read, then it means you're just shouting on social media. You are not even willing to make a change that Nigeria deserves. So this journey begins with you having your PVC with you. If you don't have a PVC, the time has come for you to go get one. Go and register. Otherwise, you're going to be like a farmer who does not have a cutlass, who does not have a hole. And another thing I want to quickly train is that please, enough is enough where we sell our rights for money. The highest they can give you is probably 20K. I know it's not even possible for you to be given 20K on an election day. So are you going to mortgage the future of our unborn children, the future of the next generation, simply because of 10K, simply because of 20K? We've been doing this for only God knows how long. For how long are we going to continue? When you look at Nigeria, you will discover that we have too many Esau's, just like the Esau in the Bible, who sold his birthright because he was hungry. So we have too many Esau's in Nigeria. That is why we are suffering. That is why we are gnashing our teeth today. But enough is enough. We should have a rethink. Our mindset should be renewed. Let's have a revolution of the mind. We should begin to think about tomorrow, not just today, because the time we are in now are perilous times. You shouldn't think of that 5K they are going to give you on election day just to cast your vote for the wrong person. I know we still have some months before the general elections, but let's put our houses in order. Let's have the right mindset. Let's begin to think of the right things to do. We shouldn't sell our future for peanuts. We shouldn't sell our future. Then tomorrow we'll start crying. Look at the situation of Nigeria. Some years ago, a car battery was 11,500. If you want to buy Solite car battery today, you buy it for 30 something thousand naira. I remember some years ago, a bag of rice was around 11,000. If you want to buy a bag of rice in Nigeria now, you know how much you're going to spend.
It's terrible. It is very, very terrible. We are hearing you, sir. Continue, sir. He can never win. Of course, he can never win.
Same. Do you understand what I'm talking about? These two parties, they are the same, PDP and APC. So it is time for in order and get things right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Mommy Chatty, over to you. Sister Blessing, what do you have to tell us, so Sister Blessing?
Mommy Favor,
I'm
please.
trying to do what you said to me.
Thank you, ma.
Yes, that carry on. Sister Blessing, which advice you have to tell them for Nigeria?
Good evening, Sister Blessing.
Good evening, Sir Shante. Good evening, everybody. Me, my advice to the people back home is that this one is not time for them to be collecting 5,000 naira, 1,000 naira. This is the right time they should vote for who their mind tell them to vote for. But they should not just follow about money because somebody will not give the 5,000 naira. One party will not pay, the other party will not pay. They will not like to follow the party that gave them 5,000 naira. So this is just the right time. They should vote for the right person. They should get their PVC. They should vote for the right person because I think all these people they have caused enough of damage to our country. They have caused a lot of pain to that country enough. This one is the right time. Just imagine people that is we that is here for us to go to Nigeria, we will be afraid. But in another mass country, we will be free over here. But when we think about anything that we think about Nigeria, it's always no, 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 don't go, don't go, don't go, because nobody know what is going to happen when you go there. Nobody know what is going to happen. It's not a barrier, rather it's not a forbidden thing. If our country can be more better, even much better than this side that we are staying. If we vote for the right person, I believe that our Nigeria will be good once again. So I'm pleading to our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, please, this is not the right time for us to take money. Please, because if anything happen again, we are the one that is going to suffer it. It's not the people, it's not the wrong people that you will vote in that seat. Never, they will not suffer it. Those people are not the one that is going to suffer it. It's we that is going to suffer it.
And
So
our
please,
children.
yes, that is just my advice. Okay, now just imagine this one now that God wants to remove out of that seat now, Buhari. Just imagine. Eh?
My boo
Just,
boo.
just imagine. Just imagine the lot of souls that have lost when
In
he's
his
sitting
reign.
now. Just
In his reign.
imagine. Just imagine. Now he have used the cutty wood to block his ear. So please, we should not collect another person again that we use wrapper or papas to tie ear. Please. That is what I have to say. That is what I have to say now. God bless everybody. We should
Thank
vote
you.
for the right person. Grab your what is it called? PVC, right?
PVC.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much, mommy. Blessing. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank
Let
you,
us begin
Mama.
to let's take some comments. Let me see what this brother says. He said, no, Mommy Shanti, can you help me for the comments? Let me,
Becca.
yeah.
None of these presidential aspirants are credible. Obi
Okay.
will be ceremonial president figure if voted for. Godwin, I don't know this
Yeah.
name. Why does it look familiar to me? Gwawaso, who is
Gwangwaso.
that person?
Gwangwaso.
Mommy Shate,
Is from the
Ma,
check
north.
your phone. Check your phone.
yes, ma. Gwagwaso will not give him space to improve the country. Gwagwaso, who is Gwagwaso?
Is from the north. It's a former
Okay.
governor. It's from the north. Now, let me quickly say something concerning what that person wrote. Peter Obi is not the kind of person you bully around. He's not the kind of person you tell what to do. You don't push him around. So he is a man of his word. When I see people who stand by their words, I recognize them. And Peter Obi is certainly one of those men. He's not the kind of person you kick around. He's not the kind of person you hold his hand and start moving around the street. He's not in the kindergarten. He is an experienced politician. This is somebody that has handled executive power over the years. He's not a baby politician. He is somebody that has seen it all. You know, when people say, I went, I saw, and I conquered, you liken that kind of statement to Peter Obi. He is not an amateur politician. He is not somebody you push around. Moreover, when he is voted in as a president, you are going to witness the dramatic change this nation is going to experience. It is not as if I'm trying to campaign, because I'm telling you this because this is somebody that I've studied over the years. He is not somebody you can bully. He's not somebody you can push around. So that brother or that sister that is saying Gwangwaso is going to be the main man and Peter is just going to be a ceremonial president, I want you to have a rethink about this man that we're talking about. He is not an amateur. He is an experienced politician who has experienced executive power in the past.
Thank you very much. Mommy Shate, you did check it. It's not going. Okay. He said vote for Tinubu. Oh, okay. Now you can vote. You can vote for him for yourself. To rule is not by power, na brain. Of course, that one are true.
Mommy, I said,
Now,
I sent you a link. I gave you an example of what I'm looking for.
Okay.
That one doesn't work.
It didn't work.
No.
Oh my God, that cannot do it. Wait, let me check. So he said that Nigeria will be a better for us,
Better
but
place.
of course, now waiting we want to now. Our prayer be that to okay, like this kind one, the private one. Can I
Yes.
get it? I'm just thinking how to.
So Nigeria should be a better place. So we have everything we need. We have all the resources. We have everything. Abi they sit on top of that country.
I don't know.
say waiting.
I say whether they sit down on top of the country.
Did they ever they
No,
thought
it's
that
just that we
they
have.
sit down not good. You know, go after that they mess, better mess, move on top of the country.
But I know with Peter Obi, that mess was remove him by God's grace.
Sister Chantel, I
Sir,
quickly
go
want
ahead.
to correct something. I think it was posted by Sebi Demia. He said, vote for Tinubu. Then he went on to say, to rule is not by power, nor brain. Now, when you look at these presidential aspirants that we have, none of them can match Peter Obi intellectually. Buhari certainly cannot match him. Atiku certainly cannot match him. The only person that is close to Peter Obi intellectually is Showore. When you're talking about brain, bro, you just have to give it to Peter Obi. This is a man that is grounded. This is a man that is rooted, an intellect. So you don't take it away from this man when it comes to intellectual stuff. The only person that is close is Showore. Tinubu can't measure up to this man. Atiku can't measure up to this man. So whatever parameter you want to use, definitely you're going to find out that Peter Obi is the right man. Because none of these people we called out can match him. Peter Obi is just the right man, irrespective of the parameters you want to use. Okay? So Peter Obi is the man. Intellectually, he is the man. Being prudent, he is the man. He is the right man for the job, honestly speaking.
Yeah. Get your PVC. Vote Peter Obi for president. Get your PVC now. Get your PVC now. Your PVC. They say even with the card. Go ahead, sir.
All right, sorry to interject. Something just came to my mind. I think 2 days ago I was talking to somebody concerning the forthcoming general elections. The person was like, even if we vote now, they will still ring the election. Our votes not go count. They will still ring
Can
the
you
election.
imagine? It's something they've been doing for
I
years.
just want us to erase. I want us to erase that mindset. This election is going to be different. This is not a kind of election where somebody will come and take away ballot boxes, where somebody will come and do whatever he wants. This election is going to be keenly contested and closely monitored by international bodies. So I want you to erase that mind of yours. I want you to change that thinking of yours. This election is going to be difficult, if not impossible, to be rigged. So stop thinking that even if I go vote now, my vote's not going to count. No, that means you have already given up already. That is not the mentality of a champion. That is not the mentality of someone that wants things to be changed. Okay, so go and cast your vote. Definitely your vote is going to count. Nobody is going to take away your vote. And remember, when you vote, your vote can be defended. Don't think that somebody is going to ring the election. Don't think that your vote is not going to count. Definitely, this 2023 presidential election is going to be the best of its kind. It's going to go down on memory lane as the best we have ever had. So I want you to have a positive mindset. Don't be pessimistic. Have the mindset that when you cast your vote is definitely going to count, because it is going to be closely monitored by international bodies. It's going to be very difficult to ring. So I don't want you to start thinking, even if I vote now, they're not going to counter. That is not the mentality of a champion. That is not the mentality of someone that needs a change of government. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's very good. That's very good. Oh, if there are people there to monitor this, that's very, very good. That's very good.
Gun shooting and I just pray for that. There will not be all those ones. Like the way they did the last time.
But they've always been doing it now. They've always been doing it. Go ahead, sir.
Now, there is another comment by Sebi Damian. He said, Labour Party does not have power in the House. Obi might be kicked out before 2 years. What this person is trying to say is that when you vote in Obi, because Obi is definitely coming from Labour Party, he's trying to tell us that in National Assembly, Labour Party will be minority. Because when you have something of that nature in National Assembly, the majority will pass a vote of no confidence and the president will be impeached. That is what he's trying to say. But I want to take your mind back to 2015, when President Muhammadu Buhari was voted into power. Remember then that APC was minority. APC was minority. So if you have a president that knows what he's doing, he will never be impeached, except the president does not know what he's doing. So if you think that they are going to impeach Peter Obi before 2 years simply because Labour Party will be minority in National Assembly, that is a very wrong assertion. Because when you look at Peter Obi closely, you discover that he is a man that adds his dodge. He is a man that adds 1 to 1 to get his 2. He doesn't jump into things. He's a man that is very calculative. So definitely nobody is going to impeach him after 2 years. But we have not even gotten to that stage yet. The thing we want to get right is let's get him that presidential seat first. Then other things will follow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I know say this time around they will not succeed because the way the youth body they hold, the way they are coming up, they should continue like this. That is my prayer. They should unite. They should not fight themselves. You know, say sometimes if this kind of thing they happen, they will call some set of youth to one corner, go bribe them, tell them sweet words, then they'll come work against their, Don't do that, so don't just listen to them. Try to take your stand. Stand your stand. You will see when you guys really stand your stand and take it by force, there will be a better Nigeria again. I tell you, there will be a better Nigeria again. Please, let's get our PVC. Thank God that this PVC is not for sale. It's free. I was thinking it's from they pay for it before.
No, it's
Say what
free.
about it's free? I'm happy that it's free. Say what about the old generation in the country? How will Obi face them? Okay, what about the whole general in the country? How will Obi face them? Okay, Mr. Godwin is asking you that question.
All right, Sebi. I like the way this Sebi Damian is asking questions. Honestly speaking, although we are having different opinions, I certainly like the way he's asking questions. He said, what about the old generals in the country? How will we face them? Now, listen to me. When you are voted, it's because we've been having presidents who never really cared about the interest of the nation. When a president is voted into office, the first thing that comes to his mind is the 20 million Nigerians, not a selected few old idiots who want to keep ruining the fortunes of the nation. These generals you're talking about, they have had their fair share of the national cake. So when a president is elected, he shouldn't think about the few people who want to suck this nation dry. Instead, the president should think about all the 200 million Nigerians. When you think about the 200 million Nigerians, definitely you're not going to fall into the traps of those few generals who want to keep sucking this nation dry. So I think Obi, as as someone that is very intelligent, Obi, a man that I know is full of courage, is very courageous. He will be able to deal with these so-called generals of yours. Don't forget, we've seen cases. I want to use some states as an example. For example, in Edo State, before the emergence of Adams Oshiomhole, we had a godfather in the person of Aneni. With all due respect to him, Aneni of the blessed memory, Oshiomhole came. He proved that you do not really need godfatherism in any state or in any country. But unfortunately, he became a godfather himself, and he wanted to be ordering the incumbent governor around. So Obaseki, in turn, proved to us that godfatherism can be a thing of the past. So Obaseki dealt with Oshiomhole. Today, as I'm talking to you, Obaseki is the governor of Edo State, against all odds, because many people think that Oshiomhole was going to kill his political career, but the reverse is the case. So if you think that he's going to have a tough time dealing with these generals, then you have another thing coming, because he is brilliant enough to know that he's not going there to care about old generals. Rather, he's going there to take care of the 200 million Nigerians. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much, sir. What a great one. Mommy Chanti, want to say something? Okay. He said those guys are the players in the country. That's true.
Now, Sebi Damian, there is something you need to know. Anything that has a beginning has an end.
Yeah.
Okay, these generals you're talking about, they certainly had their beginning. So a time will come, their end will be pronounced. I think the time that their end will definitely come is now, because every Nigerian is wiser now. Do not think these so-called generals are going to be there forever. Don't forget that Peter Obi is coming from a political party where you do not necessarily have a godfather. He is coming from a political party. He's not coming from PDP. He's not coming from APC. These generals you're talking about, many of them are in PDP. Many of them are in APC. So Labour Party is a party that consists of people who have the interest of the nation at heart. These are people who are not trying to take away the coffers of the country. These are people who want every Nigerian to live above poverty line. Okay? This party is a party where you do not have all those generals who have been killing the nation, who have been sucking the nation dry. So when you are looking for these so-called generals of yours, you go to APC, you go to PDP. That is where they are. You don't find them in Labour Party. Labour Party is a party that has been screened. You don't have those unscrupulous elements in Labour Party. It's a
Wow,
very
a
clean
big
party.
language with that. Too.
Thank you very much, sir. Mommy Chat, you have to say something. Brackets, you are welcome, sir. Thanks for coming. You want to say something? Mommy Chat.
No, our brother Dragon
He,
just made
he
one
finished.
big grammar one understand. Grammar went to end the topic.
Leave grammar. Leave and the way when they there. Leave grammar, yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you very much, mommy. So I thank you for the star. God bless you. Wow, thank you for the star. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, I tell you, today is wow. The topic is very very wow. Please, you guys should please help us share this broadcast so that always try to the one do you guys that is here encourage your people to go and have their PVC. Go and have, it's free of charge. You can go to any unit. I think it's unit that they call and go to any unit. Go to where they are getting it. Just go and get your own. If you go there, if you are 4 in the house, just take 4 for 4 people. Give one to your mother. That's so that if they give that.
This is how it is done. This is how it is done.
Okay.
It is done individually. If you need your own, you go there. If your mother needs her own, she goes there. Do you understand? Everybody does his or her own. So
underage cannot go there, Sha. Underage cannot go like
no,
12 years, 11 years.
No, 18 years above.
18 years. Okay.
For adults only, I guess.
Above. Yeah. But one thing we need to know is that PVC is our key. Because any man that wants to open his door uses his key. Now we want to open a new door for Nigeria. What we need is not violence. What we need is our PVC. With our PVC, we can change this government. With our PVC, we can change this current administration. This administration has not done anything other than to cause all pain, to cause sorrows, cause hardship. In the history of Nigeria, no administration has ever entered recession twice. But this present administration has broken and created a record. This administration has entered recession twice, the first of its kind. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. So anybody that wants to keep voting in this political party is an enemy. Anybody that wants to vote for APC, specifically APC, is an enemy of the nation, honestly speaking. So I will keep telling people, whether you like it or not, that Peter Obi remains the ideal man. Why is he the ideal man? He is somebody, like I said before, somebody that is rooted, somebody that can throw our economy open, somebody that can encourage open market and encourage international investors. As I'm talking to you now, we no longer have many foreign investors in Nigeria. Why? Because of the hardship. How will they survive? For example, there was a time, I think about 3 or 4 months ago, a liter of diesel was around 700 naira. Just imagine 1 liter of diesel. was like 700 naira. So how will this company survive? How will they meet up when a liter of diesel is almost 700 naira? How many liters are you going to burn a day for your production, for your existence? So that is why you discover that many of these companies, they were left with no option now to leave Nigeria. Ghana here, Ghana is now the country that is enjoying more of the stupidity of Nigeria. Toyota, as I'm talking to you now, Toyota now has a plant in Ghana. Very soon you'll be seeing Toyota brands all over Ghana. But why can't we just have the same in Nigeria? Twitter left, many companies left. The only company that wanted to come to Nigeria was Palm Site. Just imagine, is that what we are good at? When other
What
when
arrant
other
nonsense.
countries when just imagine when other countries are enjoying foreign investors like Toyota, now we want to have a Palm Site in Nigeria. Is that what we really need? That is to tell you how porous our economy has become. So we need somebody who can revive our economy, somebody who can restore electricity. Even if you're not going to give us 100% electricity supply, give us at least 80 to 90%. And the person that can do this is Peter Obi. Whether you like it or not, he is the IGO man.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thank you very much, sir. You are very right. If you play that video, if I have no, I will have bring it here. I will have play it. If you see, he went to negotiate. He was with the top of engineers in this Egypt. So just go to my wall, you will see the video. You know how many of them have gone to done that? No, we need the electricity. Yesterday I come and say that it's like sometimes only she for her to come and on the generator. You cannot even buy the fuel. Talk about say you want to run generator anymore. It's expensive, just as you said. No, 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 no. We need to take Nigeria back the way it is. Many people here in the diaspora, many people are suffering here because of the way our country is. You understand me? We are suffering here because of the way our country is. We have money. When you talk of Nigeria is a
Mommy
blessed
Favor,
country.
thank you. Thank you.
I'm hearing you.
Sorry to interject, man. Sorry to interject. Brother Kingsley wrote something. He said, we should not vote for political parties. Let's vote for the person that can take Nigeria to a start of an open doors. Yeah, I understand. I know the point he's making. He's trying to tell us that we should not vote for political parties. Instead, we should vote for the credibility of the individuals. Now, when you look at PDP, for example, you discover that PDP has become a political party that is synonymous with Atiku. When you mention Atiku, then the first thing that comes to your mind is PDP. When you mention PDP, the first thing that comes to your mind is Atiku. So definitely that political party is ruled out. You go to APC, when you mention Tinubu, the first thing that comes to your mind is APC. When you mention APC, the first person that comes to your mind is Tinubu. Definitely that party is ruled out. Now, when you're talking of credibility of the candidates, no one will supplant, no one can rival Peter Obi. He remains the best. Remember, I said earlier on, irrespective of the parameters you want to use, this man still stands out tall, shoulders high above the rest. There is nobody, considering the candidates that we have now, there is nobody you can compare to this man. Intellectually, he is there. Otherwise, he is there. He is everything that we need in a man. He is the person that can take this nation to the next level. In all the sectors, education wise, infrastructure, transportations, health-wise, this is the man that can deliver. Somebody was writing that Tinubu delivered in Lagos. Tinubu delivered in Lagos by making Lagos his personal property. If you want to be truthful to yourself, you know what Tinubu did in Lagos. Fine, he did wonderful job in Lagos, but he has put everything in his pocket. Every member of his family is the owner of Lagos State. Lagos State is his personal property. So do you want to sell Nigeria to that kind of person? When that person is voted in, definitely Nigeria is going to be his property. So we need a man that is accessible. We need a man that thinks of the 200 million Nigerians, not a man that we say, okay, let's do kill and divide, Abia and the column. So Peter Obi is the right man. Thank you.
Special guest in the Abra Kingsley, you are welcome, sir. Thanks for
Good
Welcome, sir.
coming.
evening,
Good
my
evening, sir.
Welcome, sir.
people.
Good evening,
Welcome,
sir.
sir.
I agree to now. Brother
Yes,
Godwin,
Peter Obi all the
and
way.
Good evening, sir. I greet you, sir. Good
how
evening,
is the
sir.
family? How is everybody?
They fine, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Mommy Favor, I salute you. You look beautiful today, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Respect, respect. Sister Shante, how are you? Naso, Naso,
I'm fine.
Naso. Well, I just want to throw some light, adding to what our brother have said. First and foremost, I long ago forgot about politics when it comes to Nigeria politics. I don't like talking about it. I don't like involving myself. But when Peter Obi started his campaign, initially I was just looking at it from a distance, sorry to say. Why I was looking at it from a distance is because of the Draculas and the gorillas we have in Nigeria. You know, but later I begin to see from another way, from another point of view, and I decided to support him. But giving him my support, I know my support, I know the family, my family and my support may count or may not count. But I'm going to make sure my family, my entire family in Nigeria, friends and otherwise, vote for him. But there's one thing I want us to hold on as Nigerian youth. First and foremost, I just want to thank the music stars, people like Two-Face, Fast, P Square, some Nigerian Nollywood actors like this Okon, and so many of them which I cannot remember their names. I just want to say I appreciate and I thank them for coming out, large, you know. And I want to thank all the comedians, the stand-up comedians, both in the creative comedians on the internet. I just want to thank every one of them. They've showed up, and I just want to say, as they've shown up sincerely, let us stand sincerely to the end. Let them not be carried away. Let us stand sincerely to the end. That is just one thing I want to tell them. I really appreciate them. If anywhere they get this video, let them know that somebody is in a corner saluting them with all his body, with all his life, with all his heart, because I just love what they are doing. In fact, I love Fast the bad guy. I love you guys, man. You are doing wonderful. Two-Face, man, kudos to you. And there's one thing I want to tell these people I'm just saying kudos to, that have an opportunity to meet him one-on-one, which is Peter Obi. If the youth, at the end of the day, we battle it hard and place him there as a president, we need his word, his surety, that if he messes up, we the youth also will vote him out. Because we have suffered and we have come a long way. Remember, politicians, they are two-sided people. We are just giving him benefit of doubt because we have suffered a lot. We've suffered, and that is why the way he has come, and we have seen his profile, that is well to do, that he can give us what we want with all his plans, with all his ideas. We concur to it, but we are also letting him know that we are not far from the truth that politicians are two-sided. Some may come, give us good words to make us believe that they are ready to do something. At the end of the day, they will fail us. But I'm not doubting him. But I want him, I want the youth national, whatever president or whatever, or those that are close to him, that are mobilizing the people, that are mobilizing masses, that are mobilizing the youth, to sit him down with his party's chairmen and all of them, and let them know that we are ready to make sure the youth, both those in this diaspora, both those in Africa, we are ready to make sure he gets to the seat. We will fight it legally, otherwise. We will support him with all our strength. But he has to give us his word that if he fails us, he has to give us his word, not only give us his word with his mouth, he has to give us his word in everything. That if he fails us, we too, we the youths that make him get there, we will come out and vote him out. Because we cannot suffer more again. And we also promise him that if we do just one thing, one tangible thing for Nigeria in the first 4 years, we will make him come. We will make him come again for another 4 years. And if we do another one tangible thing that 4 years, we will make him remain again. We are ready to let him remain. But he should give us his word that if he fails, we, the youth, will vote him out. And this is one thing we, the youth, we should hold on to. We should not be carried away. We should put sentiment and emotions out on it. We should keep it outside. We should be serious with our, this is a business. This is a deal. A deal that, let me tell you something. Do you know, let's assume we have 200 million people in Nigeria. Now, divide these 2 million people into three, or into two, for example. Peter Obi already have one part. Now, the other one, share it to 2 or into 3 for APC, PDP, and Showore. Now, you see the gap that Peter Obi is already having before 2023 election. But these people, they know already that Peter Obi is far, far above them already. They know. Now, for them to step down willingly, they want to fight hard. But the message we are trying to pass to them is that we are not scared of all their plans. They want to plan to attack the election. They want to plan to do whatever they want to do, but we are ready as the youth. We, the diaspora, we are ready to travel down to Nigeria to make sure this thing works. It's not by play. We all are ready to travel down to make sure we support him to change Nigeria for us. But I still remain on my word. He has to come out. All this one is giving us his word, telling us what his plan. Yes, we buy it, we agree with it. But one thing he has to do that is remaining is to tell us in word and in writing that if he fails us, we, the youth, will vote him out. That is where I stand. Because these people they are politicians. If we are trusted politicians, it's just if you are giving your life to how do I put it? You are trusting a politician with your life, your future, your generation, then you have to have something else thinking. Please, we the youth, we should not be carried away, but we will stand with him. We are promising we will stand with him, but we need this war. I don't know if people are understanding me. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Christy. Very well spoken. Thank you very much, sir. Omishanti, say something.
May I have a question?
Close this discussion.
Please. My question is, do we see Peter Obi as someone that can fight Boko Haram when the other presidents have not been able to do it, and fight these Fulani headsmen that are raiding the country right now?
Thank you. What a good question. This is what we need to be asking him now. People that are near him need to be asking him. Thank you very much for that question. Brother Godwin, Brother Christy, please, can you answer that question, please?
Please come again with the question, please.
I said if Do we see Peter Obi? We know him from the way people are describing him, his haters, as a stingy president, as a stingy man, you know. Do we see him as someone who be able to fight Fulani headsmen or Boko Haram and key, as in the security, get the security back in Nigeria? Because other presidents, they've tried and they were unable to do it. Those people are still there killing innocent lives.
So let me give you the first answer first. The other president you mentioned that they tried, they never even make any attempt to rest of trying. Point of correction.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you very much.
The youth and the people watching this program, they might be angry with you. They contributed to worsen the issue of insecurity in Nigeria today. I'm just telling the truth. In fact, if you remember vividly, when this Boko Haram started, it didn't start in the tenure of Buhari. No, it started little. Even when the so-called Baba, what is his name? Is he this Yoruba man? What is his name again? Obasanjo.
Obasanjo. Okay.
They started little. They were just growing up gradually. They never handled it. They kept quiet. They know what they were doing. Remember, where they now blew up is when Buhari was about losing the first tenor when he came for the first election. That was when they started bringing these ulums, bringing these ulums to fight, to help them attack the election. Then after that, it was the APC that started this thing. I must be sincere to you guys. APC that started this Fulani or Boko Haram that we are talking about today, because they invited those people to ring the election for them. But at the end of the day, the contract, I believe, in my own opinion, they had with these people, they couldn't meet up to that contract or to their promise to them. That is why the thing backfire. They decide to remain. Now, how will you have your cake? How will you eat your cake and still have it? We should ask our president. We should ask our Senate president. Imagine, have you ever imagined something? Before I answer the other second question, let me tell you something. So people, you will hear in news that people just died, 40 people died, or 50 people are being kidnapped. The next morning, you will see our lawmakers wearing agbada, big agbada, in the chamber, in the House of Senate. What kind of country we have? A country, a time that they're supposed to be mourning, putting on t-shirt and jeans trousers, putting on a simple outfit, just to show that remorse, just to show the concern that the people are being kidnapped, people are suffering. They will still put on agbada, put on big cap, between the agbada when they are even talking. What kind of are those lawmakers? We should be sincere. Those are not law. I don't watch them. I don't listen to them because they are all thieves. Both the lawmakers, both the Senate, the senators, all of them. No one is free. Now let me answer your question. If Peter Obi can do it, yes. If he becomes the president, the chief in charge, he will be able to do it. I tell you, he will do it. He can do more than that. And I believe vividly from my mind that will be the first thing he's going to do. I don't know, I've not heard him say it, but I believe the first thing he's going to do is insecurity. Because one, even if you are bringing experts, you want to raise economy, without insecurity, without putting stop to insecurity, no investors will come. No investors will come because now every one of them will be afraid. If you are to be an Egyptian or you are a German and you have a big company and a president is telling you, let us liaise together and let us do business together. Come down and bring your business and your trip, your people to my country and let's do business together. Will you go in this insecurity? You won't go. Whether there's light or there's good road, you won't go. So the first thing is going to do, which I believe vividly is going to do, is to put down this insecurity we are passing through. If it doesn't do that, if it goes around doing light, doing road, it will not still work. But I believe it's going to do it. I believe it. Because first and foremost, it's going to sanitize the military, it's going to sanitize the police, it's going to sanitize every security agency. If it starts from there, you will see changes. I tell you the truth. I just pray his advisors should have the same sense of reasoning the way he is. To be like they should be very, very brilliant to give him good advice when he becomes the president. Because we already know, I already know he's already the president of Nigeria. I already know. So all those fake people trying to come and begin to do prophecy, begin to talk nonsense that he will win, but they will not give him. God will punish them. Holy Ghost fire will burn down their mouths. They used to talk that word. He's going to win and he's going to be the president of that country. So they should keep their fake prophecy to their pocket, to themselves. They should not come out to the social media and begin to talk nonsense. Say he will win, but he will not. They will not make it. He cannot be the president. Who asked you? Who sent you to go and ask your God to tell you who will become the Nigerian president? We're not sending you message. We, the youth, both in this diaspora in Nigeria, we are ready to come down. We are telling the people in Nigeria we are ready to travel down to Nigeria and stand with Peter Obi to the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. At least that clarifies my question. Because insecurity in Nigeria is getting out of hands. People are scared.
I just look at somebody just write something. Please, he said the latest news. He said Peter Obi running mate is Donyin Okpa what is that? Okupe. Who is that person? Do you know him? Do you know that person, Brother Godwin? I don't have idea.
I've heard about him, but he is not a very popular politician, though. I've heard about him, though, but I don't know too much.
But I would have loved, sir, I would have loved the vice president to be a woman. That would have been my greatest joy. I was just thinking, I don't know why I have that sense in my mind that the vice president of this country, of Nigeria, of Peter Obi, is supposed to be a woman. That's what I mean, a woman, not just a woman. Just a woman with vision, a woman with power, with strength, with goals. You know, that's just what I have in my spirit. I don't know why. For the past 1 week, I just have that thing that if Peter Obi have a vice president as a woman, man, bro, things will happen in Nigeria. I tell you the truth. Things will happen.
Yeah.
And with this, I beg all women. I beg all women that are educated, even if you don't have first degree, but at least you are learned. Please come out and tell us you can do more than this man. As a governor, as a senator, as a councillor, as a local government chairman or chairwoman, whatever position you can hold, please, women, come out. Since the men have failed us, since we want to see what the women can do. Me, I strongly believe and I strongly stand with the women. Not all this Mommy Gio. I'm not talking about Mommy Gio. I'm talking about really responsible and strong women that know what it takes for children to be suffering, for children to put pure water in their head and be walking on the street, for children to be selling granite on the road, for children to be selling ample on the highway. Those are the kind of women we want to come out, not those Mommy Gio that stand beside their husband to be doing evil. We need strong, vibrant women that will come out and join Peter Obi to take Nigeria to another level. I tell you the truth, if we have good women, like the former EFCC, like the former NAFDAC chairman, chair lady we have then, as at 4 years ago, I think I learned she was assassinated. But those are the kind of people we need. Those are the kind of people we need, and we have them. Let them come out. Let them forget what their tradition is telling them. Let them come out. We will support them.
This is the woman contesting. She's
Thank
contesting.
you very much.
So
This lady.
Contesting for what?
We should actually encourage them.
For president,
President
Which of
for
the parties is that?
Nigeria, be
House of Representative.
good.
Not for
We
Okay,
need
that's
more
not
of them. We
presidency.
need
Maybe it's
them.
House of Rep.
We need them. Even if
actually
we can
have
have
many
a Senate
women
president
in
as a
National
woman,
Assembly.
we need them. All these men that are wearing agbada, taking the future of our children, generation, putting it to carry it to Dubai and Qatar and India, the other part of the world. We don't need all these men. We need women to come out and stand for the generation that are yet to born. If they really love the generation that are coming, let the women come out, please. If you go to the House of Assembly, my brother, you will see it's only, if you watch all of them, it's only men that are there. Majority of them are men.
Yeah, men. But this time
Where
around,
are
we have
women?
women. Because
And the women, they are educated, they went to school. Are they just hiding? Is it just to begin to, is it to put your husband, to divorce your husband you like to do, or to carry your husband to court? No, come out and fight for the people. And we will support you. We, the youth, will support you. So far, you have goals, you have good potential, you have plans. We will support you. We are ready. As we are supporting Peter Obi, we, the youth, are ready to support you. Our youths in Nigeria, they are not blind. They've waked up. And I give them kudos. In fact, if I was to be in Nigeria today, I would have been among the movement. I tell you. And with this, I tell you, my brother Godwin, I'm ready to buy my ticket and go back home and support the race and support this movement. I'm telling you the truth. I love what I'm saying.
My husband just sent me a message now. Sorry, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
This thing, I don't know if I should upload it here. Maybe I will do it and send it in my work. He said 2 children, one man just puts 1,000 on the floor and asked the 2 children to pick it. They just turned to yam.
Jesus.
Just
In
imagine.
Nigeria, they just turned to yam. See the yam here now. I don't know. Let me see if I can put it so that.
I bet put it to. This is what Peter Obi need to work on.
Wow.
Peter Obi have a lot of work to do.
No, we're not talking about Bible here as in Christian religion. But do you believe in things like this?
Things like what?
Like somebody can just turn someone into a yam. I saw one video of one woman who was almost half cow, half goat, even a man also. Do you believe things like this exist?
If you go to the Bible vividly, you will know that things like this exist. You know why? Now, remember, when Lucifer was being cast down from heaven, you remember the Bible made mention of that. Even he was not cast down alone. He was cast down with the angels that he deceived that joined him. And at the end of the day, those angels became the demons, all this mami water, the obanjes we have today, the whatever we have today. Remember too, the Bible also makes us to know that we should test our spirit. That's to tell you that there are so many spirits out there, not only the Spirit of God. So when it comes to this type of thing, don't doubt it. It happens. I know where I grew from. I know where I came from Benin. I know where I'm coming from Benin. But the truth is this: there's black and dark power that works. But the power of our Almighty God is greater than every other power. We should leave that for another day. This one is not religious. We are not in a religious topic today. We are for Peter Obi today. I think this slogan, you are supposed to put a slogan here today that hashtag Peter Obi till the end. I just wanted to see that because we want to really stand with our youth in Nigeria and support them.
I will edit it later.
We want to
All
really
right,
support
Brother
them.
Kingsley, sir, I want to. Hello, sir.
I'm hearing you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Carry on.
All right. I want to contribute to what you said concerning Peter Obi curbing the insecurity in Nigeria. Honestly speaking, I have no doubt if he is going to deal with insecurity in the country, because he has all it takes to make sure that security returns to Nigeria. Because Peter Obi is a man that is ready to learn, that is ready to mingle with international
and
bodies.
listing.
Based on what is happening in Nigeria now, one will easily agree that we need international advice and support to curb the insecurity we are experiencing in Nigeria. So Peter will be definitely we have these things taken care of. Do you understand?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
As I was listening to you, a friend of mine sent me a DM and it was like, why are you saying, I don't know if he's even watching me. He said, why are you saying that Peter Obi is the ideal man? Don't you think there are other people that are more qualified? But the reality is that it takes a purposeful leader to harness what we need in Nigeria. More than ever before, we need someone who understands the working of the economy. Some say, I promise this, I promise that. Like you said before, someone who can deliver on his promises. Like you said before, you said, if you fail to deliver, then we are definitely going to vote you out. That's a very good one. So we need someone who can deliver on his promises. Everywhere you look, our economic landscape has negative outlook. It has been devastated, and it has been devastated by inept leadership and, flip-flop policies. For the very first time, sir, it is time to look beyond all these primordial sentiments. Like you said before, let's put sentiment aside. We should get a thinker. We should get a thinker, somebody that thinks.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That is it.
Who can deploy ideas to solving the challenges facing our nation. Obi has proven that he is a good manager of resources. He has proven over time that he is a good manager of resources. Some people are calling him a stingy man. They are calling him a stingy man because he is
no problem.
He is prudent in spending. He doesn't spend anyhow. So because of that, people are saying he is stingy. Do you understand? This man is very careful with resources. He's a very good manager of resources. He is proud of his legacy. He's a man that is very proud of his legacy, stressing that everything he has done regarding management of resources, he has managed them very well. His experience in both private and public sectors makes him eminently qualified for the job. This man brims with confidence wherever he's. When you listen to him most of the time, he will tell you, "I can do it. I can do it." This is a man
with full assurance, With full assurance.
Confidence. Exactly. He has confidence and he has what it takes to secure the country, create jobs and wealth, pull Nigerians out.
Before you continue, let me tell you something. Before you continue, let me tell you something. Do you really know there's something which I have observed when it comes to international, when it comes to this insecurity, and you want the international body to involve in insecurity. Now, Buhari, our president, let me just call it former president. It's not our former president. That no, see, it's true, it's our former president, but as at now, we don't have president. It's former already. Now, do you know when insecurity becomes the order of the day of a country? The chief of army staff or whatever, or the chief commander in charge of as a Nigerian president or as a president, is supposed to call for the international body to help. But in our case,
Exactly.
we never did. Now we have insecurity. We have people dying, kidnapping going on in Nigeria. Last year, we were sending troops to Tanzania, where they sent troops to go and fight for people and settle peace. We are still sending people for peacekeeping where we have not put peace in our country. Now, why did he not call for the international body? Now, the international body he wants to call will not answer him because he himself is a failure. They will not answer him because he has failed woefully. Because the good relationship he's supposed to have with these people, he has used his own hand to sell it. The APC have finished Nigeria to that extent that even America as a whole, that is supposed to the United Nations or the United body that is supposed to come into this issue, they just locked up. They locked up. Then the only person that can call for United Nations to come in or to call for extra body force for rescue, because Nigeria needs rescue now. We need to be rescued from this Boko Haram because they are already everywhere. If it was in the beginning, it would be easy for the Nigeria soldiers to overshadow them. But what we need now, we need help. We should throw away pride and arrogance. That is what our president and APC have.
Yeah.
Pride and arrogance. Now, the only person that can do this and that the what body will respect is Peter Obi. Because when he speak with intelligence, he speak with idea. Then you will see where international body will say, "Come, we are coming." Even if he doesn't speak, they want to come down to rescue Nigeria from this.
Exactly.
Correct answer. I just want to add that to what you're saying.
Yeah, you're very spot on, sir. You know, before you attract the presence of the international community, you must have a good relationship with them. That is one thing that President Muhammadu Buhari got wrong. The fact that he's always traveling out of the country does not mean he has a very good relationship with the international community. He does not have a good relationship with them.
No, he doesn't have anyone.
Look at Peter Obi, for example. He doesn't have a good relationship with the international community. When you look at Peter Obi, for example, on Tuesday, I think on Tuesday was, which date was that? I think 14th.
So you were 14th.
I don't know if I'm mistaken. Yeah.
14th, yeah.
Yeah, on Tuesday was 14th June 2022. That was the same day Peter Obi informed Nigerians via his Twitter handle of his trip to Egypt to understudy their electricity. You know, right now as we speak, Egypt they generate about 55 to 59 thousand megawatts, where we are strongly with 4,000. When we are strongly with 4,000, and when you are talking about population, they are not even close to us in terms of population. But this man has made the decision. This man has made the decision to go to Egypt to understudy these people, to know how they did it, to know why they got it right. He is not yet the president. I know very many Nigerians will be saying he's just doing it for political propaganda.
It's a lie. That man is doing it for the purpose of every one of us.
This is a man that clearly has the interest of Nigerians at heart. Honestly speaking, sir, this visit that he has made to Egypt, it is going to do us a lot of good if this man is voted into power. Because he
has other plan. It's not only Egypt. He has other plan. I think I had his planning to go to Vietnam again because he was in Vietnam before last year, and he's planning to go to Vietnam again. He's planning to go to is it Taiwan? No, these people that do fabric is Vietnam and India or so. But these people that deal on fabrics, that deal on fabrics, production of fabrics. He's planning to go again. You know, this is a man that has vision. We need somebody that has vision, not all these crooked people. that will come and stand and talk. I will give you light now, sir. Or Obasanjo that is saying, that is criticizing Atiku now, calling Atiku thief and criminal. Or Obasanjo himself, who is he? What did he do for Nigeria? The 8 years of Obasanjo, what did he do? Can anybody telling me the thing he did? Okay, he paid the debt of Nigeria, he left money. Is that one the thing he did? No road, no federal road was done.
The notable one is the use of mobile phone in Nigeria. That's a notable one.
That he finished our money.
Oh my goodness.
Is that one the project? Is the mobile phone the project?
That's notable.
Don't you know one single billionaire in Nigeria can do that for Nigeria? Can bring mobile phone to Nigeria. One single man, one Igbo man that is well known can do that. Then that is what the president did and is happy. When we need things that is more than that. Imagine since I was born, all the past president and governor, they have been talking about light and road. No one they've done. Imagine Buhari. Buhari is ruling 8 years now. He cannot even visit any state. If you ask him, when did he visit Lokojala, visit Akwa Ibom, he cannot even tell you the date. He will tell you, he will tell you, say, is there any state like Akwa Ibom? Or he go tell you, say, is there any state like Edo State? He don't even know the name of the state of the country.
Then you expect such a man. They don't even know.
You don't even know the name of the state. You ask him to tell you the 36 states is ruling. You don't even know them. Only what you know is only Abuja and Lagos.
I watched one interview, sir, when Shehu was interviewing President Muhammadu Buhari some time ago. Then he was asking Muhammadu Buhari, why is it that our debt rate has skyrocketed? Buhari couldn't say anything other than now we have to encourage people to go to the farm. We have to encourage people to go to the farm. That was all this. I would look for that video and send it to you. That was all he was saying. The question, it was live on Channels TV. The question that she asked was, sir, why is it that our debt rate has skyrocketed? The man was like, we have done our best. People need to go back to the farm. As if going back to the farm has anything to do with the question he was asked. That is to tell you that man does not even know what is happening in Nigeria. Honestly,
he don't know this. He don't know. If you ask him now, how many states? If you ask him how many states we have in Nigeria, he don't know the answer.
So
I'm telling you, I stand with my life. That man don't know how many states he's ruling.
Here is a man who knows everything about the Nigeria system and structures. I'm talking about Peter Obi. He knows everything about the systems and the structures, and people are finding it difficult to endorse him. Now, sir, during the APC, what's it called? Their primary election for presidential ticket, when it got to the turn of the vice president, Osinbajo, to give his speech, sir, I was very much ashamed. Could you have imagined that this man would be making reference to Dangote's refinery? The man was telling people that if I'm elected the president, it is possible for us to have a bigger refinery than that of Dangote. Just imagine, a nation is making reference, a country is making reference to a refinery built by an individual. Is that not a slap on the faces of our leaders? You'll be making references
and that is why the Redeemed Church is supporting him. They are supporting APC. May God in heaven. I know say karma will soon meet all of them, because I trust this man. He's going to, like I said, all of them will vomit all the money they eat. All the money they've had, they will vomit all.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All. Okay. I tell you.
Okay, sir. Just look at what Reverend Baka came to say.
Don't leave that one alone.
Baka came out to say blah, 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 blah. The time has come for our pastors, our reverend fathers, that the Jews to keep quiet. If they cannot stand for the truth, let all of them keep quiet. Just imagine the Mbaka that is talking today. He was the same man. He was the same man that sold President Muhammadu Buhari to us in 2015. He was the same man that
this
told
is
us,
the man
God
that have
said,
come to
this
save
is the
Nigeria.
answer. This is the answer. Look at where we are. You have come out again to start telling us that Peter Obi will never become. What's wrong with you? My friend, go and face your Bible and leave politics alone.
Leave all those people. I don't know how they become reverend. I don't know. I don't know how people just wake up and become reverend. Reverend. They give themselves reverend. Give themselves prophet. Give themselves pastor. I don't just imagine. When I was young, much younger, we hardly see people call themselves pastor. Before you call yourself pastor, there's a realm you get to before they will make you a pastor of a district, of a they will send you to all those villages to be a pastor in all those villages. Then in my mother's church, you will start from somewhere. You will be preaching in these villages, teaching in the villages. Then when you come to the headquarters, you will become a Sunday school teacher. When you go to your station in the village, you are a pastor. Gradually you become. They will give you a zone, or they will give you a district in the city, in one of these, all this rural part near the city. That is how they started. But the pastors we have today, you will just finish college of education, just to have a little insight of English. The next thing you see them, and when you see them talking, you will just know that these people are just bunch of idiots. Bunch of idiots. I was watching one today. It was a Dada that posted on his wall. He said, Apostle Prophet Emeka Ono have spoken about Peter Obi. I all laugh. When I watched the video, when I watched it, you know what he said? He said he never wanted to say anything, you know. He said, but now I want to say it because it's going to happen, so that they should record it, that when it happens, people will know that he have said it before. That Peter Obi is going to be the president. The list, you know, as I'm taking to you now, Sumata is saying, yes, he's going to win. Say, bet. They will not allow him to become the president. He will win, but he will not become the president. Is that a prophecy?
Now, who will become the president eventually?
No, your papa.
Who will become the president eventually?
Papa na Prophet Emeka papa. Emeka.
Listen, those are simple calculations. I don't know. Before you came into the,
even a child, my brother, even a child born yesterday. Sorry to say, even a child born yesterday can predict the future of Nigeria for you. That Peter Obi will win the election, but it go hard, fight go deal, quarrel go deal. I'm telling you. So you should not come here and tell us saying that God tell him. God is our God is not the God of corruption.
That Emeka, I don't know why they talk. I don't know why they voice. That Emeka, he should shut his mouth.
I know, say it doesn't get power to fight. The day I will see that man face to face, that guy, that small boy. So when I will see him face to face, I pray I will copy the videos. No, I'll copy the videos and maybe I retro blow, more retro blow. Since he the great, that they say I watch one of the videos say he will fight you. I will put Bible aside. I will fight you, man on man. See who they talk about fight person.
Today, no go fit beat woman as I say and that so.
Come out, they make mouth. Where the youth are every youth are coming out to support a tangible candidate, somebody with brain.
Give you prophecies.
You are coming out to talk nonsense. If I did Nigeria for mobilize all the youth, we'll go to that church, go beat him. He go rearrange that prophecy again.
Because it was when he said he was prophesying, or what was he doing? That my own fine boy, the peace for bed.
He don't fair talk sort of say, but he remember one thing. Wait, fair talk for the beginning.
He's a lie.
He forgot
that
Tinubu want to win. That Tinubu to come and see him. Now it's that saying is now Peter Obi now. Are this not just people useless? Eh?
No, I don't blame.
Whether they like it or not.
Honestly speaking, sir, I don't blame these people though. I blame their followers. Honestly, I blame their followers. Now the gullibles, when we say they know they hear what, now they blame.
I pray, Peter Obi, I bet you enter after you don't settle some situations, small thing with
you need to deal with the issue of churches in that country.
He should put church on into a great subjection. Churches to be put into subjection. Any pastor that gives fake prophecy will not happen. That man must go to prison. The way they have been in other
Apart from
countries.
going to prison, his church should be locked down.
In fact, first and foremost, after I don't settle insecurity, first, after insecurity,
Light,
he don't give us
number
light.
one.
He don't give us light. Give us a good. He don't try to balance the economy. I beg. First, before you go further, make he lock all the churches. Make turn it to business houses. Make lock all the churches. Make turn all the churches to industries. We need all those buildings for industries. We need all those buildings for factories. Those buildings should be turned to factories, where people are gathering to speak in unknown tongue that they don't understand. Let us turn it to where they are producing fabrics. Nonsense.
God have mercy. Hope I'm not blaspheming right now.
You are not blaspheming, my dear. Bro Godwin, let me tell you one truth. Let me just tell you one truth. You know the people that are going to betray the people that will betray these useless pastors. Because they already know that Peter Obi is going to deal with everybody. Peter Obi is going to deal with every look and corner of corruption in Nigeria. They know already. So they will not want to support him. I'm telling you the truth. I will tell you, people like Adeboye, Redeemed Church, they will not support him. I tell you. They won't. Because they know that when that man comes, that man is going to deal with everybody. Every look and corner of corruption is going to deal with every look and corner. That man you just sit there, he knows what he's doing. You know, imagine a man going to a church and a reverend father is telling in a public that this man is teaching. He didn't come with anything. How much do you come with? So you were expecting him to come and give you a bag of money the way APC are doing it.
They share money now. That's the kind of person.
He don't see money now. People don't blind the eyes with money now. He don't touch you see come money.
I was getting
they do this thing.
Okay. Get your PVC and vote Peter Obi for president, people. Please, let's make Nigeria a better place.
We should take the message to the market women. We should take the messages to our churches. If you know you are a true man of God, as you call yourself.
I just
fire workers.
I just fired 2 of my workers this afternoon. One said his vote is for Tinubu, while the other one, my secretary, said my party.
I beg, bros, no sack them. I beg, hungry they the land. I beg, recruit them. May you educate them. I beg.
The other one, my secretary, said my party that will pay any party that will pay
3,000 naira, 3K. We have a vote.
Just imagine.
So I paid them off.
So I paid them off and fired them. They were both crying as at the time I closed this evening. I beg, hunger they town. They're not going to
please, what is his name? Stephen. Please, sir, if you are watching, say by tomorrow morning I am employing any serious person. Please, sir.
That has PVC.
Please, sir, educate them, please.
No,
please.
This one is being biased now.
Okay, you sack them now. What do you want to do, sir? Please, just forgive them. Call them and educate them. What they need is just to change their mindset. They need strong word of encouragement and you know, these people, they are not just saying it because they know that they love to sell their vote. They will just want to collect that money because they need that money at that particular. That's what the government, this present government, has put in us. They've subjected us to that people that are hungry. That when you just say, "I give you granite," you will respect them. If they give you biscuit, you respect them because they know that an hungry man doesn't have choice. So please, Mr. Sylvie, please. I beg you in the name of God.
Something just came to my mind.
Don't know me.
Besides that, where is your company, sir? Maybe I will find you serious people too. Those ones too are not serious.
I beg, never find a serious person. I beg, will beg me forgive you. See me won't find a serious person.
Mr. Stephen Ejina Ijinaga, please have mercy on those workers. Educate them, like our brother said. All they need is education. Okay, educate them, tell them they need to vote for Peter Obi. I think they are yet to find out the truth. Please educate them, sir. Mommy Favor, that video you said your husband sent to you, I think that should.
I was waiting for you. Since I'm waiting for you guys to through, so I can play it. Let me play it.
Nothing that men get politics.
tẹ́ ẹ bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ sókè máa gbá etí yín láti bí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. wọ́n 1,000 méjì náà lẹ́ẹ̀dá sílẹ̀ o.
And you should turn them back to human being now.
ta ló sọ wọ́n di ṣú? ta ló sọ wọ́n di ṣú?
bọ́n ṣe kó dání mo ṣe kó dání mo ṣe kó dání látọ̀dọ̀ wa bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe wá.
àwọn ọmọ skul dà 1,000 1,000 tẹ ṣe báyìí lẹ dọwọ́ sílẹ̀ ṣe báyìí lẹ dọwọ́ sílẹ̀.
And how did they even know that he was the one that put the 1,000?
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n di
wọ́n lè dé yẹn wọ́n lè dé yẹn.
àní wọ́n
ẹ má ti sọ o. ẹ yà mọ̀.
wọ́n di ènìyàn sẹ́ ẹni mo sọ wọ́n di ènìyàn nínú àìkọ́.
wọ́n ṣe báyọ̀ ní ṣe báwọn ọmọ skul lélẹ̀ yìí.
wọ́n ti di sí báyìí pátápátá yìí.
mo ṣe gbé látọ̀dọ̀ alájà náà ni mo ṣe gbé bọ̀ lájà.
ọmọ yẹn dà ọmọ ẹjọ́ 1,000.
I not believe this thing, Jerry.
No, now Yoruba happen. It dey happen now.
So they say they happen. I not believe them.
You not believe this thing?
No.
For a Soisa market that happen.
They are not part of waiting Nigeria people do when I don't like so much. There's something they are doing that I don't like. When something, sorry sir, please. When something happens, the crowd that follows it beat up the person to confess waiting he no do. They say when he put the 1,000 for grand.
Wait, Sister Chantel.
It's a market happen.
Sister Chantel.
I'm hearing you, sir.
I understand what you're trying to say, but I want you to know one thing. It seems the fact that it has been a long time. How will I put it so that you understand? You've been away for too long. You've not been in Nigeria for some time. If I tell you what is happening in that country, you will hide. You won't run. You will just hide inside the room. You won't go out. Many things are happening. Many of these nonsense you used to see at night, you no longer see them at night. They happen now in broad daylight. That thing you just saw, honestly speaking, if you ask me, I will tell you it is real. Because the ritual killings or ritual related offenses are going on in Nigeria. It is very alarming every now and then. I saw a video this afternoon where a woman from the United States of America was running mad because one
was she running mad? She wasn't running mad. They said she just found herself in Nigeria. One guy used juju and brought her to Nigeria.
She has spent like 2 days in Nigeria already. When she came, she was not herself. It was recently she regained her senses. You understand? It was recently she regained her senses. So what will you say if somebody is not conscious of where she is? Is that person not mad?
It's mad.
So many things are happening. You shouldn't just rule out the video we just watched. Honestly speaking, many things are happening in Nigeria, and everybody.
And it's also part of because there's no job, there's nothing to do. People cannot fend for themselves. That's why they are putting their hand in these devious things, doing devious acts like this. Though I don't believe anyway. There's no words that can convince me that that's real anyway.
You don't believe that one?
Mommy Shati, it's true. It's true.
You need to believe.
They cannot just beat that man like that in the public without. It's true.
And these people don't have rights. Nigeria is as if there's no law. I hope Peter Obi, when he becomes president, he put a law like that. When something like this happens, they should hand over the person to the authorities. You don't beat up people like that.
You have
I
law in
understand you.
Nigeria.
It takes
That
time.
You
is
don't see
country.
things like that in Europe.
I beg, not
Sir.
gonna give us Europe, not gonna give us Europe style here. We know
And
where for.
Nigeria need to learn them now because it's good.
Wait.
There are children walking on the street that are seeing these things.
Sister Chantel, the only thing I want to add to what you said, that I will say it should not be happening, whether Peter will become president or not, is sending our children to be hawking on the street. That one, I don't like it.
Can the family fed for them? Can they pay their school fees? Is that not why they are there?
Now,
That should be the
why
permanent,
will you bring a child to the world when you know you cannot feed and take off that child, and you are the one sending the child to go and be selling pure water and this? You are to serve the things. You are to also to take off that child. Now let's imagine now these two children now that just turned to yam. If they were to be in school or be at home and their mother is the one going out there to hustle for those children, do you think those children will keep that money? Let's be sincere. We should be sincere.
Wow.
You will see.
That's scary. Things like that. Children will see those things on the way. They'll start having nightmares.
It's just, listen, Mr. Chante, you might say you don't believe it. One thing I will say I don't believe is, okay, to me, I might say no spiritual power can harm me. I believe that because I know I am. But the truth is that these things, are they black power existing? Are they demonic power existing? Are they what they call voodoo or whatever existing? Yes, it exists. How does it exist? The way you believe that the power of God is moving, that is how they believe too. Those that operate on it. That is how they believe. Now you will see somebody will tell you, the Holy Spirit is talking to me now. He's telling me about you. He's telling me that your father has buried your destiny in under one tree in the village. Now lie, not because they tell them. It is those evil spirits that is talking to them. That is to tell you that really the evil spirit, even the Bible confirm it.
Wow.
Do you understand? If the Bible does not have, if the Bible didn't see it as something important, the Bible, the Word of God will not tell us that we don't wrestle. We say we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and power, against the rulers of darkness in high places. That's to tell you that these things are existing.
Brother Kingsley, sir, I want to contribute something, sir.
Carry on, sir.
All right. Now, to add to what you just said, when you read the book of Daniel, chapter number 10, you will discover that Daniel sought the face of God. And the Bible says the very day a message was sent to Daniel, and the angel that was carrying the message to Daniel was withheld by the spirit by the prince of Persia. By the prince of Persia. And the Bible says the prince of Persia wrestled with the angel for 21 days. 21 days is 3 weeks.
Yes.
That was an angel. That was an angel. The prince of Persia wrestled with him for 21 days. And Daniel was wondering, I have sought the face of God. Why is it that I don't have answer yet? Not knowing the very day he sought the face of God, an answer was sent to him.
Yeah.
But the Bible says, Angel Michael had to leave heaven to join the fight. It was when, study it, you see, it was when
I've studied it.
The original angel that was giving the message had the opportunity to go deliver the message to Daniel. When he got to Daniel, he said, Daniel, the very day you sought the face of God, I was giving this message, but I was withheld by the prince of Persia. Then he said, as I'm talking to you now, the fight is still going on there. The moment I leave here, I am going back there. That was an angel. So anybody that does not believe in black power that person is just deceiving his or herself. That's the reality.
Yeah.
These things
You are right.
they happen.
You are right, bro. You are right. You are right.
May God help our country, Nigeria.
Amen. God will help us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I believe the way many people will get this PVC card, if they really put a whole lot, if maybe they are working, as this man just said, that without that one, it will not employ you. I tell all of them will rush to go and pick it because
They
many
will
people will
pick
still
it,
send
oh, they
back.
will pick it. They will
So
eat
many
now, they
people
will
will
pay
not want
rent.
to see pick, take it, and they, even though it's free.
Sorry to interject, man. There was this Reverend Father in Nigeria. I've forgotten the name of the state. He didn't allow
It's one
some
place in
members.
Yoruba land also. One place in Yoruba
Yeah, I
land.
saw that video also.
He
He
didn't
told them
but
in
not
front
that
of the church there, you cannot enter the church without your PVC
Yes,
card.
I think I have the video safe. I think I have the.
people should be encouraged.
Which is good. If
they
they do it like this, this is the only way.
Way they are doing
Sir,
it's more or less
I tell
like
you
the
one
mark
thing.
of 666. If
Let
you
me
don't
tell you
have
one
it,
thing.
you will not buy food.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, Sister Chate. Let me just say one truth. You know why that Reverend Father did it? It's a Catholic church and it's not a mega church. There's no mega church that will do that because they already know how much they're going to realize in the first and second and third services. Now, how do you expect them to lose more than 20 million naira only on Sunday? What are you talking about? You know, concern them. Even the government tell the same they not vote for Peter Obi. Those mega churches, I'm telling you, they will tell their members don't vote for Peter Obi because they know that if Peter Obi could come, they're in trouble, they're in soup, because that man is going to start from the judgment of God is going to start from the church, and God is going to use somebody to pass the judgment, and it's Peter Obi. Peter Obi is coming to sanitize every aspect of Nigeria.
Amen. I hope so.
If he says he's coming to bring church to Nigeria and he doesn't add the churches to it, then it's not complete. It's not complete, oh. Then the change not going to come, oh. Because the only thing that change will complete is as is changing, sanitizing the political, sanitizing the security, sanitizing the police and the soldiers, and it's even sanitizing we, the masses. He's going to sanitize the pastors and sanitize their churches.
Exactly.
If he doesn't do that, they will spoil everything. They will spoil everything for Yando, all those people. They will spoil everything there because, first and foremost, all those police and soldiers that are guiding them, they should go back to their duty post. Every police and soldier to go to the barrack. Should go to the barrack. Your duty is to serve the nation, it's not to serve a pastor. How will a soldier put on a camouflage and be inside a church, inside an auditorium when church people are gathering? Is that place a war zone? They are supposed to be in the bush. With a gun. They are supposed to be in the bush fighting Boko Haram and Fulani SPM, but they are in the church guiding pastor. What country? Which kind of country for come say? God of Israel. I just stand for that country.
It is well. It's well. Mommy, we can't hear you.
May God help us with all the Nigerians.
Amen.
God will protect us in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
I will say amen for this one. God will protect us. That one may God help us. God already help us already.
I want to pull out back his name out. I must say something.
God will protect us. Amen. Protect our family. Protect even those that are fighting for Peter Obi. God will protect all of them. That one will answer amen. They say God help us. God already give us help already. You know the help for God. God has given us Peter Obi as help now. It is now duty for us to support him. So which one the help we want to say God help us again? God has given us Peter Obi. He has raised this is what we were talking yesterday about prayers. There are some things we don't need to pray for. God has given us, he has raised another Elijah. He has raised another Moses. He has raised another Joshua and Caleb. That want to stand in gap for these people. Since the so-called men of God and the prophet and the GO cannot come out and say, my God has spoken to me that I will lead the people of Nigeria to the promised land. All of them they prophesy for other president. They prophesy for sinners. They prophesy for thieves. But they cannot come out and say the Holy Spirit has spoken to them to come, that God has called them to come and deliver Nigeria and take them to the promised land. No. But thank God, now God don't give us help. Who will the help? Peter Obi. Now, the people The churches, the believers, the strong Christians should not be praying for help again. Should pray for strength and protection for Peter Obi. Should pray for protection for him and pray for protection for the youth that are supporting him. Like the life of Face, like the life of P Square and Two-Face, like the life of all the celebrities that are supporting him, that God will stand and protect them. That is the prayer I want to be praying. And for the masses and for the other youths that are supporting him, that God will protect them. We don't need God help again. God don't help us already. God don't help us already for giving us Peter Obi. It's a very big help that God has given to us. So that is my point there. But I go to another comment.
Yes, thank you very
you are
much.
spot on, sir. You are spot on.
Say, you people
Very
should
correct.
come and vote, not ranting on social media all night.
This you Pino. Now so bad mouth now this person gets. So no be me.
I not go talk to them bad because the way they talk are the truth. As far he profile picture on Peter Obi, I go accept the challenge. We are coming.
I don't look and rich like that.
Yes.
We are coming. We are coming to support Peter Obi. We are coming. We will buy ticket. We are coming, and I will plead with all diaspora, all youth in diaspora in London, in Asia, in Europe. Let us go and support Peter Obi. Our vote counts too.
Obi cannot be president for Nigeria in 80 years to come.
Who said that one?
That if you check
Ako Anthony.
No problem now. Tinubu go call rule for a house. Tinubu go fit rule here and the family, or Atiku go rule here and the family, but not be Nigeria.
No, honestly speaking, sir. Those in the diaspora who have the resources to go down to Nigeria because of the general election should do so.
Yes,
it's very important.
That's our campaign here.
Yes.
One of the reasons, what's his name? Godwin Obaseki was able to win his election was
that was what I wanted to say now. That was what I wanted to say now.
They came down to Benin. Honestly speaking, they came down to vote. So the same thing can be done this time around. Whosoever that loves Peter Obi, whosoever that needs a change in the system and structures of Nigeria should think of how to come down to vote during the general election.
That one, if Mr. Obi go buy tickets for us, we are ready to come.
No,
the lie. You fail. You just fail. You don't see money. 1 naira will not give you. Everybody should go and save this country for his generation. Peter Obi, like that. I know that Obaseki give them money when they take go. We know. For that, I just stay home. But Godwin. I know where Mommy Chante is going. Obaseki gave those people money. We say the money collector cost quite there for social media. But we are not like that. We are telling the real youth of Nigeria that really want Nigeria to change, not for us, but for our generation. Let us move. We can buy ticket for ourselves and go home. We can support the race, no matter what it takes. We can move.
We've discussed about this before. Now we are almost at the end of our program.
We are not going a day or a week before the election. We are going at least 2-3 months before the election and campaign with the people and stand the ground with the people. That is what we need.
No wahala.
We are not. Nobody is buying ticket for anybody.
No.
But we here in diaspora, if we know we can put our head together and donate money to our buy ticket for ourselves, we can do it. We shouldn't wait for Peter Obi. We ourselves as the youth, all youth, you can just okay. Sir, I'm hearing you.
Somebody just asked a question. The same, I think, Ako Anthony. He said, "What is the structure of Peter Obi?" I think if that person, when that statement was made by, I think, Showore or some, I think it was Showore. Then Peter Obi gave a brilliant response. He said the 20 million Nigerians are his structure. Do you understand? Yeah. The 20 million Nigerians are his structures. The unemployed Nigerians are his structures. So that person that is still saying what is the structure of Peter Obi Peter Obi has already answered you. You should
And
go
where is the
and
time
look for
now?
his
We've
I
even
think that
discussed.
person,
We've even
the person
discussed
needs to go and
about it
sleep.
at the beginning. Now we won't go back to our discussion making.
Don't worry, let this person go and sleep. Brother, don't worry. Tomorrow come and answer us this question. When you go sleep, they don't die. We love you, eh?
Tomorrow
Change your
call
mind.
to call
Change your
your,
mind,
your Facebook name again. Mommy
I want to
Hey,
prophesy for you.
Chantekel, tomorrow we'll be talking about Peter Obi on
yeah, call to
Chantekel.
mommy. Can you write it here? Let me wait. Let me see. If
This
I
one is
can.
the election has been done since 5 years ago. Bro,
It
forget
is
that.
possible,
Forget that.
but
Forget
God will change it.
The election has been.
PDP. No, God not the culture jam. Sister Chate, not the call God for this one. Now we will go change out. No, I don't like that one. No.
That's it.
Now me and you, wait there, so and other people, we will buy ticket and go home and change it. If it's going to cause a great revolution, this will be the revolution. This will be the great revolution we want.
I'm in support
If
of
Peter
this
Obi
one.
win election and they don't give her that presidency, they don't give her that seat, Nigeria will shake. If Peter Obi will not wait till they do about Abiola.
Brother Kingsley.
Sir.
Brother Kingsley, sir. Let's look at what this brother wrote. UC Pino. He said, I am in Malaysia and I'm going home to vote. You people should go home. If really you love Nigeria. If Nigeria is good, no one will be going to church to seek for miracles. Wonderful writer.
Yeah.
Wonderful. This is the person I was talking. This is the person I like that first thing. Thank you very much, my brother. We will join you. You carry on. We are with you. We are coming. Thank you very much, my brother. God will bless you.
If we really have a working
Nigeria, a better place,
what
we can do for here.
Many people will not be seeking for miracles because everybody. Now,
bro,
those of us
me, I'm not going to Europe today. If Nigeria are good, what are they do for here?
It's true.
When we tell them that
do you know the kind of work? Do you know the kind of job I do here?
No.
Bro, if I will send you the. I talked to Sister Chate today. Now she saw my video. The kind of work I do here, my brother. Not be saying I shoot bed. I'm a graduate. They see the kind of work I work for Europe here.
But it's not only you. Bro, it's not only you. Now we're talking.
What are we talking about?
You are saying my husband. I always say, I'll look at you and say, man, he's a strong man. It's not easy. But people in Africa, they will not understand. If our Nigeria is better, what are we doing here? We have a better weather, good weather. We will not feel cold. When you talk,
we have good land. Yes. We have land that can produce
for us. We have food. Yeah, we eat the food with fertilizer here.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something.
It's not making sense.
Before I left Nigeria, I have some family friend, a family member of mine, which is my mother's uncle's children. Let me put it that way. Now, these guys, their father died and left just acres of land for them and cocoa farm. You know what this guy did with the land? They went ahead and rearranged that cocoa farm. They went into the forest and take a reserve, this reserve forest of the government, and begin to plant plantain. They have plantation farm. You know what they were doing? They were at the end of when they started cultivating it. They started with 911. Take it to Lagos. As at that time, I think one coach was sold for 40,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken. Now imagine a 911 will take 5 coach. Now 5 coach is about 200 and something thousand. As at 2005, I'm talking now 2004, 2005. Imagine then. Now at the end, they were carrying 2 911, 3 911. This time I'm not talking about the cocoa. These are 2 brothers. They went into farming. They were making their money. You know what later happened after 5 years or so? I had them build their house. They are married. They don't even think about coming to Europe. They are doing okay. Not until this Fulani herdsmen started disturbing the village that
just imagine
they are no longer productive.
Oh,
to tell you that we can make money in Nigeria. Me and you can make money in Nigeria with our land, in our villages, because we have good land that is productive. That is the blessing God has given to us. That we don't need to be praying for blessing again. Which blessing we won't pray for God to give us again? That's why sometimes when people just say, God come and bless Nigeria, God come and help Nigeria. Which help again? The kind of land God gave to us, productive land, God not give other country. You know they.
That's
What do you want to talk about? We have everything in that country. Everything you want to think of, we have it. Whether small, whether in a small quantity or in a large quantity, we have it.
Exactly. You're right.
So my people, what I want to say is please, those of us in different countries, if we can mobilize our countries, let us mobilize it to our platform. Let us call on them and if it's possible, beg them. We should go home and support Peter Obi. But many are not expecting money, they share money. We are not sharing money. All of us will put our head together, put our resources together, and go. Anybody that want to go and vote and don't have money, we will plan together, we'll buy ticket together, we will move and go and vote.
Exactly.
That is what it takes for a true soldier to move ahead.
We will buy ticket together. Where will the money come from?
Not worry yourself. When the time comes, money will come out.
When is the voting set? Let me be planning towards that time.
You see,
this woman, I don't trust your this your boss. I don't trust your boss.
I hate question.
You see,
you ready? Yeah, that.
You see,
only you that you see they don't share the story. Only you that you see that you know they fail to go Nigeria like you.
I don't go anywhere. I die here.
Even for those, let's say we said it at the beginning.
Yes.
For those where go fit go, they will go on that time. But those where not fit go, people like us when they work or people
when the president we are voting
like,
in now start fighting,
then we not fit go. The only way we can do is to support Peter Obi by our broadcast, our platform, and prayer. That is the only thing I'm telling our people at home. Vote for Peter Obi. That is the only way. It's assistance we are still doing.
For those that will go, they will go there. Let me tell you the truth. If I have the resources to share to people, to buy ticket for people to go to Nigeria and vote for this man, I will do it. For God who made me. If I have the resources, I will do it.
And I know because that many people are capable to do that.
We really want this guy to come out victorious. Then let us see what we turn it around. Let us see how they want to ring it. Then you see Nigeria will turn upside down. Immediately they announce the result and they say they announce the result and the rest people are saying no, you cannot rule, or they want to do it with Wudu. But my brother, that the day Nigeria will share into 3 or into 4 cents. They will share that day. They will share it to. They will share that country that day into 4. Anything that will not make them share that country to 4.
If all hands are on deck, everything is achievable.
Yes.
Everything is achievable. All right.
Thank you very much.
You guys are so amazing. Wow. We never even planned this program. Let's go.
See?
We did not even plan it. It was, if you plan it, maybe it will not even come also like this.
That's how it was.
Yeah. Thank you.
So you guys please get your PVC and vote Peter Obi for president. Let's work together. Let's smash there. Let's get our PVC.
Brother Christy, he said, Brother Christy, the Malaysia
I am today. The main resources is palm.
Yeah, it's true.
Red oil.
That is what I do. Yeah.
Which they took from Nigeria, Imo, and Edo states besides this. But we are here today fighting and looking for greener pastures.
You are right, my brother. You are right.
Thank you.
You are right. And Peter Obi made mention of this thing. He made mention of it in his speech. I think 3 weeks ago before the primary election, when he was interviewed by the channel. He made mention of this. He said it all. He talked about Malaysia. He talked about Saudi Arabia. He talked about Vietnam. He talked about there's one country also that normally do this. He talked about Morocco. He talked about Morocco too. All these people that are making it because they have something they have something they are producing and they are selling to the world. But Nigeria, we don't have anything we are selling to the world. We are buying and borrowing too.
All right, Yusipino, good night. Good night. You have done well. Thank you for joining
You,
us.
Brother
Okay,
Godwin, God
so I'm
bless
going to
you.
say
God
good
bless you.
night
More
also.
grace. Brother Christy, God bless you. More grace. Mommy chatting. God bless you. More grace. Thank you all. God
Good
bless you.
night,
God
everybody.
bless
Good
you.
night, Brad Kingsley.
Good
Good night, Brad
night.
Godwin. Mommy,
Sweet
good night.
dream.
Thank you for
God
having me.
bless
Thank
you.
you so much.
Please get your PVC card, okay? Thank you, everyone. Good night. Thank you, everybody that have been watching all this while since we started this program. God Almighty will bless you all in Jesus' name. For those that is watching for Dadamas channel, God bless you all as well in Jesus' name. Please, if you have not followed my page, follow my page and follow Mommy Sati page as well. God bless you all. And can say, I pray that may the Lord have mercy on Peter Obi for his victory. Amen. God will have mercy on him for his victory in Jesus' name. God bless you. Bye bye. Good night.